Peace, family. Your boy finds a new Trump at online.com. Appreciate you guys joining us on the DOATBM broadcast page. So, one of the things that everybody in the world has been talking about is Jada Pinkett Smith, if that is still her name. I believe so, if they're still married, and Will Smith. Now, in one aspect, I do want to say it's sort of a shame, but I guess it's the lay of the land and the way of the world where we see all the turmoil and incidents happening all around the world, wars, pestilence, homelessness, everything, mental health, all these things, causes so much issues. But people's lives are enamored by celebrityism, celebrity world, celebrity culture. It's something that people constantly can't stop going on about. So in one aspect, we look at it, we say, should these people be allowed to just live their lives? But there's always going to be this huge focus. Now, some may say they open up that focus by continuing to put their business out there. So something that's been quite interesting is Jada Pinkett has come out and officially said that her and Will Smith have been separated, and they've been separated since 2016. And this is something that has been inferred by a lot of different parties over the years with many different reasons. Some suggesting that Will Smith may have his own lovers and partners and stuff. We don't know from what gender. And same with Jada. Some people have inferred the same with her. We did hear a song many years ago, which was featured under Death Row Records, Two Gangster for Radio album by an artist, the name of The Realist, and he had some commentary to say in regards to Will Smith and Jada then, and I believe that was in the early 2000s. So, some may look at it and say, hey, this is their business. They've got kids. If they chose to be separated and still put on an image that they were together, that is their prerogative. Why should the public be all up in their business? But as we've seen recently with the August Alessandra incident, with the whole Chris Rock saga, the whole backwards and forward media mire between Jada, the red table talk stuff, there's been a whole lot of hoopla surrounding these guys and their name. Another thing that was brought to light in the recent interview that she did was an inference that Chris Rock had asked her out for a date after hearing that they had separated, her and Will Smith being that is. So some people find that quite interesting. I did hear some of that news somewhere else prior, so it's interesting to see it coming back in the forefront. So let's see if we check out some of these things in the media. Here we see credit to The Independent, and this is by Nicole Vassell. And we see Jada Pinkett Smith discussing the Oscar slap for the first time. It says, Jada Pinkett Smith has revealed that she and her husband Will Smith have been separated for the last 7 years. The Set It Off and Girls Trip actor, 52, has been married to the former Fresh Prince of Bel-Air star since 1997. Together they share children, Jaden and Willow, as well as Will's son Trey, whom he had with his first wife, Sheree Zampino. So in a new interview with People magazine, Jada shared some insight into their relationship. When asked about their state of their marriage, she replied, "We're still figuring it out." So it's, I guess they're not over, they're still figuring it out. Some say that, marriage is an ongoing, continuous thing. There's no, grand finale to it. It's something that I think these guys have inferred that they're figuring things out. I guess it's them trying to work things out. So it says that Jada is referred to them as real life partners, and they say, it says you get into a space where you realize that you're literally with somebody for the rest of your life. There are no deal breakers. There's nothing she could ever do, nothing that would break our relationship. She has my support till death, and it feels so good to get in that space. So I believe that is a quote from Will Smith in regards to Jada, and they say that that was an interview or a quote from a conversation he had with the Rap Radar podcast on Tidal. So what do you guys think? I mean, like I said at the beginning, there is a lot of other things happening in the world that I think are a bigger deal, but this is something that has the public's interest. The August Alessandra Jada Pinkett thing that blew up, now people might look at it a bit different, I guess. I don't know. They might say, well, they were separated. Maybe that's why Will didn't feel much of a way about it. And we see the huge fallout at the Academy Awards with Chris Rock making a joke about Jada and a shaved head, and the so-called slap around the world, which I think is one of the dodgiest looking slaps ever. I don't know. But nonetheless, a lot of them have made good money from this. Chris Rock had a great special. Will Smith has been back in movies. I believe Jada's got a book coming. Is this something that's distractionary? We see a lot of the wars, pestilence, and turbulence that's going on around the world right now. But a lot of the focus, as I did start off by saying, is on Hollywood, some of the most famous people out there in the world. The once heralded power couple, Will Smith and Jada. So what do you guys think? Do let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like I said, I don't really want to spend too much time going into these guys' personal business and affairs. But we know everybody likes a bit of tea, especially pertaining to celebrities. See what I did there. So it's your boy Fonzie Neutron back at online.com. I'm going to wind down on this one. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments. We'll be interested to see how this one develops with the accusations that Chris Rock was trying to get a date and so on and so forth. So we'll see if he has any rebuttal for that. Peace.